latest updates on applying for Canadian citizenship online. In today's video update, we will talk about applying for Canadian citizenship online and what you need to know now that the online citizenship application website is accessible. Eligible Canada permanent residents may apply to become citizens with a few simple clicks. On its website, Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada (IRCC) claim the new online application is user-friendly. For example, you may now save partially finished applications and restart them later, upload supporting documentation and proof of payment, print a PDF, and request receipt confirmation. The IRCC publicly released the online application platform in late 2020. But it was just being tested to assess its real-world capabilities at the time. On 11th August, the final version went live. Online citizenship applications are now accessible to all candidates aged 18 and above who are applying as an individual rather than as a family, do not have representation, and do not declare a residency outside of Canada as a Crown servant or with a Crown servant family member. Later in 2021, online applications for families and children will be available. Later this year, the IRCC will offer the online application website to families, groups, and children under the age of 18, as well as representatives, to apply on behalf of their clients claiming a residency outside Canada as a Crown servant or with a Crown servant family member in 2022. Permanent residents are eligible for Canadian citizenship if they meet the following criteria: having resided in Canada for 3 of the previous 5 years, have filed income tax returns, can pass a citizenship exam, and fulfill the language criteria. Of course, there are several situations that may exclude a permanent resident from obtaining Canadian citizenship, such as having committed a crime. Immigration officials urge anyone who is unsure about their eligibility to contact their lawyer or the arresting officer. New Canadian citizens take an oath to recognize Canada's First Nations. Permanent residents who qualify for Canadian citizenship will be among the first to recite an oath that acknowledges Canada's Indigenous peoples. The citizenship oath is more than just words. It's a proclamation of belonging. Immigration Minister Marco Mendicino tweeted earlier this year. The oath will now acknowledge First Nations, Inuit, and Métis rights and treaties, completing the Truth and Reconciliation Commission's Call to Action 94 and assuring new Canadians comprehend their significant role in our past and present. The new citizenship oath took effect on June 7. The language of the citizenship oath was altered on June 6 by Bill C-8, an act to amend the Citizenship Act, and went into action the next day. I swear or affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, Queen of Canada, her heirs and successors, and that I will faithfully observe the laws of Canada and fulfill my duties as a Canadian citizen. New Canadian citizens stated in the previous oath of citizenship. However, the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, TRC, whose goal was to enlighten Canadians about what transpired during the period the residential schools were in operation, made a proposal to modify the oath of citizenship 6 years ago. The TRC issued 94 recommendations in its 6-volume final report to Canada's federal government after hearing from over 6,500 witnesses across the country over the course of 6 years. Ottawa has opted to implement some of those suggestions, including a modest modification to the oath of citizenship from what the TRC had suggested. We hope you found this update useful. Our video ends here. Don't forget to share it with your friends and family on your social media accounts. Thanks for watching.